Moderators, it's 10 and every guest has joined. You will start now.
Okay, ma'am, we are starting, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
रोशनी कम है यार. Good morning, Vartika ji.
Good
Namaskar.
morning, DC, sir.
Morning to everyone.
Yes, moderators, we will start now.
Sure, ma'am.
मैम आपका वॉइस खुद पे है रचना.
अमरपाल सिंह जी को नमस्कार. प्रोफेसर साहब.
मैम आप अनम्यूट कर लें प्लीज.
Good morning, morning doctor. रोशनी का क्या करें?
Yes, Tanya, you may start now.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
लगाओ.
Sir, start
Today-
कर दें.
Shall I begin, ma'am?
We begin.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am. Today is a big day.
Yes, sir, continue.
Ritika, what are we waiting for?
Neha, yes, ma'am, I'm just checking. Neha, you started. Yes, continue, please.
Right.
Okay. Today is a big day to think how far we have come and how far we have to go. Along with multifarious struggles and triumphs, there is much more to thrive and much more to show. A warm good morning to everyone present here. On behalf of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, I, Neha Jasuja, and my co-host Danya Roshan, welcome you all to Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. I would like to present a formal welcome to our Honorable Director, Ma'am, Rashmi Chaturvedi, Ma'am, very acclaimed chief guest, guest of honor, and all treasured invitees, revered teachers, and of course the styling participants and respected Principal Ma'am Vartika Arora, Ma'am.
A competition makes one to strive to do better. It trains to seek out challenges and to endure setbacks. Debate is one of the best tools to develop oratory and speaking skills in students, which gives self-confidence to express themselves effectively and boldly to impress and convince the listeners.
Prayer is an expansion of total faith in the present power within and around us. We will now have our Saraswati Vandana as a tribute to the goddess of knowledge. I would like to invite Ayushi Joshi for the prayer. Over to you, Ayushi.
जयति जय जय मा सरस्वती जयति वीणाधारिणी मा जयति जय जय मा सरस्वती जयति वीणाधारिणी मा जयति पद्मासन्य माता जयति सुख पद्मासन्य माता जयति सुख वरदायनी माँ ज्ञान की सरिता बहामा तुम हो वीणाधारिणी माँ जयति जय जय माँ सरस्वती जयति वीणाधारिणी माँ जयति जय जय माँ सरस्वती जयति पुस्तक धारिणी माँ जयति जय जय माँ सरस्वती जयति सुख वरदायिनी माँ. Thank you so much, Ayushi Joshi. The objective of this competition is to inculcate a healthy debate culture among students and contrive them to defend what they stand for. The debate competition aims to provide the students with an opportunity to come ahead, learn, and experience the art of debating. The college endeavors to provide a platform for students to instill communication skills and critical thinking. Now, I would invite our organizing secretary, Ms. Surbhi Parak ma'am, to brief about the competition. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Danya. A very good morning to one and all present. I, Surbhi Parak, Assistant Professor, Rajasthan School of Law for Women, would like to give you a brief about the competition. This two-day national debate competition would be held on 30th and 31st of May 2022. There would be 3 rounds in the competition: the preliminary round, the semi-final round, and the final round. The topic for the preliminary round is Women Reservation Bill, a weapon. The topic for semi-final round is gender neutrality, need of the hour. And the topic for the final round is remuneration for household work is justified. We have received a phenomenal response as 86 teams have been registered for this debate competition, making a total of 172 participants from all over India. We have few NLUs with us, various renowned institutes, like IIT Kharagpur, ICFA University, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, Christ Academy Hyderabad, etc. This competition would be judged by 14 judges in total, and there would be 5 parallel preliminary rounds which would take place today itself. The semi-final round and the final round would take place on 31st. The winners would get the cash prize, and the participants would be getting e-certificates for the same. Lastly, I would like to wish all the participants a healthy debate competition, and I hope you all have an enriching experience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the informative words. In this spectacular competition, I would like to advise all the participants to participate in the true spirit of sportsmanship, as the ultimate victory in a competition is derived from the inner satisfaction of knowing that you have done your best and got the most out of what you have performed. Remember that the opportunity knocks at the door of every individual, but the one who recognizes it reaches the pinnacle of success. Hence, every participant here is a real winner, irrespective of any result. So be positive and hope for the best. The first edition of Parley National Debate Competition was held on 6th February 2021, and we received an astounding and overwhelming response. So now, let's take a glimpse of our success video of Parley National Debate Competition of first edition 2021.
Hi, I'm Milikuti Raja, and I'm currently an analyst at Capacity Building Commission, Government of India. I participated in the Pali National Debate Competition last year, and I was adjudged as the winner. It was a tremendous learning experience for me because I not only got the opportunity to put forth my views in front of the forum, but also the feedback that we received from the panel was very informative and even helped me shape the paper and get it published. So I will always be thankful to the judges and the organizers for arranging this wonderful competition.
Hello, myself Siddhanta Sarkar, and I had participated in the first edition of Parley National Debate Competition organized by School of Law for Women, Rajasthan, Jaipur. I was being adjudicated as the first runners-up in that particular edition, and the whole event was being conducted in a very professional manner. Also, the fact that I like the most is the organizing committee being very prompt in their responses, and throughout the whole event, like whatever query we had, they actually gave us the particular solution in a very short period of time. I believe that this event will also be very successful as it was in the previous edition. I wish all participants and may the best team wins. Thank you.
इसका मुझे पता नहीं, उनको आवाज सुनाई दे रही है, मुझे नहीं पता। उनका मुझे पूछी कि सेटिंग जल्दी पकड़ो, इसमें देरी।
From registration to distribution of teams, from making rules to resolving queries, inviting judges and resource persons.
इसलिए हो जाएगी, कनेक्ट हो जाएगी।
Good response from all the law colleges across the nation.
फोन को दूर रहेगा, वरना फिर ऐसे आवाज आएगी ना।
Again, another version of Parley.
Thank you for reviving those blissful memories. Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Jaipur, has been set up in the beautiful environs of Kanoria Girls College campus. Late Bhagirathi Kanoria started Kanoria PG Mahila Mahavidyalaya to extend the outreach of women's education. In its more than 50 years long journey, it has carved an enviable position for excellence in education and value integrated holistic development. This new initiative of the Trust, Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Jaipur, caters to the requirements of legal profession. Being a good leader isn't about having power over others, but about instilling power in others. We are blessed to have Dr. Vartika Arora ma'am as our principal to guide us to the right path. I would like to call ma'am for the welcome address.
Thank you, Ramanya. Good morning, one and all present in this virtual room. We at Rajasthan School of Law for Women have a vision of making skilled professionals who can serve the society. And with Parley 2021, our journey of motivating law students to be a good debater started. When we began with the idea of having national debate competition online, we were totally clueless how the responses would be, but the responses from law colleges across the nation was huge, which gave us an idea to have it every year. The view shared by stakeholders, be it participants, judges, or guests, every opinion helped us to shape this Parley 2.0. I, on behalf of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Jaipur, welcome all of you to this inaugural session of Parley 2.0 National Debate. First of all, I would like to welcome Chief Guest of our inaugural session, Dr. Devswarup Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Law University, Jaipur. Welcome, sir. Also, accept my heartfelt gratitude for agreeing to our request and gracing this inaugural ceremony. I feel blessed to welcome Professor A.P. Singh Sir, Dean University School of Law and Legal Studies, Guru Gobind Singh University, New Delhi. Welcome, sir. I consider myself lucky enough that I have completed my LLM Constitutional Law under guidance of Professor A.P. Singh Sir when he was a faculty over there at Brewer College, Bikaner. It's a moment of pride for me. Welcome, sir. I welcome our chairman, Justice Panachandel Sir, retired Judge Rajasthan High Court, who always motivates us to organize events like this and always recognize our efforts. Welcome, sir. I would like to welcome our guiding light and advisor, man Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi, Director of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, who is always there to help us. Welcome, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome other members of Kanoria College who have joined, Dr. Ranjula Jain. I can see few judges of our upcoming sessions, whether it is preliminary, even few of semi-final have joined. I'm not able to take the name because revealing the judge's name in its normal session would not be justified at all. So welcome everyone. I would also like to welcome Dr. Sanjula Thanki, who is Head and Dean of Rajasthan University and Dean Ambedkar Law University. Welcome, ma'am. I also welcome organizing team of Parley 2.0, faculty coordinator and student coordinator who are working restlessly since last 1 month. Welcome team Parley 2.0. Lastly and most importantly, all the team members who are going to present their viewpoints on the topics. Without your participation, nothing was possible. Welcome, dear participants. Wishing everyone all the best. May the best speaker wins. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for guiding us always. It's only due to the appreciative efforts of our director, Mrs. Rashmi Chaturvedi, ma'am, that we all have assembled here to encourage and nurture talent through Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. I invite ma'am for her address.
Thank you for inviting me here. Um, Professor Dev Swarupji, Vice Chancellor, Ambedkar Law University, Justice Panajanji Jain Saha, Professor A.P. Singh Saha, Dr. Sanjula Thanvi, uh, Dr. Vartika Arora, and all my colleagues and friends, young and old and new, whoever is joining this is today, you are all welcome to the School of Law, Rajasthan School of Law. Although this college is in its nascent position, but I think, and all those who are present would also know that they have already started to make their presence felt, not only by their results, but also by the activities that they are conducting, the initiatives that they are taking, and also by the performance of the students. They need to be congratulated because not only results, but moot court, presentations, debates, everywhere you can hear the name of the college. So, as I say very often, that the students are our brand ambassadors and they take us to places and they have already started doing it. So, congratulations, students and the organizers and teachers who are taking painstakingly motivating them and helping them perform better. This initiative, which started last year, uh, I welcome all the participants here on this, and the idea behind this not is not just polishing your skills of arguing and convincing. The idea behind this is also what the younger generation, what our posterity is thinking, this generation is thinking about various subjects which are burning issues. I personally feel that voter is the most important thing. Reservation, any kind of reservation for women, unless you become a vote bank, nothing would be successful. No reservation would be able to help them. But that is for the students to debate, not for me to say anything. Uh, I hope that all of you would do well, and all those who win, all the best to everyone. All those who win would congratulations in advance, and all those who cannot make it, just don't lose heart. There is always a next time in life. Life will give you ample opportunities, and the only thing is that you have to have that grit to avail this opportunity. Welcome everyone, and all the best. Organizers, students, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for always providing your immense support and guidance. We are blessed to have you. We welcome our Chairman, Justice P.C. Jain, sir. Sir has 34 years of practice as a lawyer. He was elevated as a judge in the year 1985. He retired as a judge from Rajasthan High Court in the year 1989. And since then, he has been associated with PKA Advocates firm. He is a legal writer par excellence, and his articles on various legal and social issues have found place in publications such as Supreme Court Cases, All India Reporter, Exercise Law Time, Current Judicial Decision, and other reputed publications. The foundation of any institute is laid on the essence of its academic pursuits and excellence. I would like to now invite our Chairman, Justice P.C. Jain, sir, for the Chairman address. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to everybody. I welcome all the participants, our chief guest, guest of honor, and all the faculties, and all important personalities which are organized this seminar. It is really a wonderful day for us because we are just in an infant stage, just in a childhood stage, and still the principal of the law college, the director of the college, and the principal of the Kanodia College, they gather together and they organize this debate competition. Debate competition is a way to step further, to learn communication, to know the subject, and so many ways. Our subject of the subject which are given, they are very good subjects. They are almost the day-to-day burning issues. Together with, if we say that in the law classes, we should always take up 2-3 such issues which are of general importance. For example, these days, this Bapi Masjid case, this uh, the other issues which are burning issues. Justice is an important issue for the country, for every country, even for a democratic country. We, in the Constitution, have declared that we will provide justice, social, economic, and political. How can it can be provided? That is the question that is to be answered by all of us. You see that in our Constitution, there are so many things, so many rights, and so many duties have been provided. In the school of law college, we should teach all these things, the rights together with the duties, because duties are very essential. Unless duties are discharged, even I may say that as per the constitutional mandate, even the government are not abiding by the constitutional provisions. There are so many provisions. If you look into, then we will find that we are not proceeding as per the dictate of the constitutional mandate given in the Constitution. There are so many things, even in education. Now, regarding education, the Constitution says that education is an obligation to be provided by the state, and it should be within the parameters of the economic capability. Where is that? Even the university, I may say that they are charging number of fees. It's for imparting education because that is the constitutional obligation provided under the Constitution itself. How can the fees for a different, for inspection, for this thing or that thing can be charged? That may be, I will request the VC to examine this issue, because there cannot be any imposition which curtails. If we read Article 39A and 39B, you will see that legal aid is to be provided free of charge and up to any standard, up to the Supreme Court level. When our Constitution has provided and without any restriction of any kind of bars, therefore we should see that these are the burning issues, and our college is doing its best to give the education. Our college has organized this issue, they organized as this national debate. I congratulate the college and the other authorities for doing so, and I also express my grateful thanks to the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Dev, and our honorable guest of honor, Dr. A.P. Singh. I am really happy, and I will request the principal and the director to see that all the delegates which have come to join this national debate competition should be provided all facilities which are at our disposal. Maximum good arrangement should be made for their stay and for other things. As a trustee, as the chairman of the trust also, I authorize you to do anything for their look after and make this competition as a success, is a great success. It is really once, it is said that initially it was said that it is a really a historic day for us. We are arranging and we will be going on arranging these type of competitions. These are these competitions are essential. Moot court is essential. Legal aid is essential. They are all within the parameters of Article 21. And the life says it is a dignified life. Therefore, all our program should be dignified in consonance with Article 21 of the Constitution. I am really grateful to the organization that organizers that they have asked me to join this competition, this today's inaugural function, and I express my grateful thanks for the guests and the guest of honor to come and to inaugurate this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for always motivating us. It is an honor that today, as our chief guest, we have Dr. Dev Sarup, sir, Vice Chancellor, Founder Vice Chancellor of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar Law University, Jaipur. Sir has been diversely interested with the radical mission of establishing a model university to enhance and foster the academic standards of legal education in the state of Rajasthan. In a long and illustrious career spanning over 3 decades in the field of educational administration in India, Dr. Dev Sarup sir has earned national and international recognition for his academic and administrative acumen. A former additional secretary at the apex statutory body of Indian higher education, the University Grants Commission, Sir has played a stellar role in planning and execution of crucial educational policy matters at the highest level in the nation. It is our honor to have with you, sir. I would like to invite you for the welcome. I would like to welcome our chief guest to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Justice P.C. Jain Sahab, Director of the Institute, Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi ji, Principal of the College, Dr. Vartika Nanda ji, Professor A.P. Singh Sahab, my colleague Dr. Sanjula Thanvi ji, Dr. Surabhi, all those who have joined, and dear students. I am delighted to be a part of this particular occasion, this particular activity. And as Honorable Justice P.C. Jain Sahab expresses concern on various subjects, I think it is very important to have such occasions and to deliberate on the issues of national and international importance. When we talk about legal education, we talk about the Constitution. When we talk about the Constitution, we talk about the rule of law. When we talk about rule of law, we discuss various aspects of the law. And as a student of legal education, this is an opportunity and challenge both to explore the areas where you can really make a very effective contribution, relevant contribution. The students studying in this particular college are really fortunate, getting very good environment and participating in all such activities and in fact making their contribution in the best possible manner. I think Jain Sahab mentioned the importance of the communication, presentation, articulation. This is all very, very important. And while we are organizing such activities, we provide an opportunity to all the participants, students mainly, to enrich their skills, their articulation, and their understanding on various issues, because they get an opportunity to interact with luminaries, senior faculty, and very experienced legal educationists. So, this particular occasion of organizing this debate and the lead by the students mainly, when we think about national law schools, all these national law schools are student driven. The role of the teacher has changed completely. It's a mentoring role now. So, if you are able to really motivate the students to take a lead, to decide certain issues which are important for day-to-day studies, I think that is a real purpose you are going to serve. So as a university, because I'm the Vice Chancellor, founding Vice Chancellor of this State Law University, having affiliation of 82 law colleges in the state of Rajasthan, and Rajasthan College is also one of the women college of law college. Rajasthan School of Law for Women is also affiliated with our university. Our effort is to create a synergy which generates the energy, which motivates the students and teachers both, because this is not the question of only students. It is also necessary to have motivated teachers, those who can really enlighten our students, guide our students in a right perspective. We are in a highly competitive environment, and in this competitive environment, this is the role of the teacher to guide the students in a manner that the students are able to understand about their surroundings, about their circumstances, about their strengths and weaknesses as well, to draw a well-defined strategy for their future plans. So, an attempt by this college to empower the students by organizing this particular activity is really commendable. I compliment the organizers, particularly Vartikaji, other students, those who came to me. I was very happy, and they were all very enthusiastic about this organization, this particular activity. The topics identified for deliberations are very, very crucial, whether it is women reservation, whether gender neutrality, or the issue of remuneration to household workers. So these are the issues, and deliberations pave the way to move forward. It is not possible to get the solution of every problem in one day, but deliberating, discussing, having critical thinking on these issues, analytical approach, and analyzing the issues in the right perspective is the purpose of this kind of activities and the larger goal of any academic institution. This institution is really because I'm aware about the higher education scenario of the country. So the colleges like Rajasthan School of Law for Women is certainly a pioneer in its own way. And those who are studying in this college is really, they are fortunate. And the teachers working have multiple challenges. So I would request to the teachers to work hard in a manner that you are really become an exemplary teacher for the students. And the students, they must work in a manner that they really become a motivation for other students. So this is the purpose. In this context, as the Vice Chancellor of the university, whatever is possible at our level, we are always willing to do that. And Once again, I would like to compliment the organizers, particularly the kind of encouragement is shown by Justice P.C. Jain Sahab to the principal to undertake all such activities which are really good for the students. So this is how the institutions achieve the success. I compliment and congratulate and wishing all the participants for very purposeful deliberations through this debate and developing a perspective on these issues with a logic, with the argument. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the words of wisdom. We are truly honored to have you on board. It is a matter of pleasure to have today's guest of honor as Dr. Amarpal Singh, sir. He is currently working as Professor of Law and Dean, University School of Law and Legal Studies, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, New Delhi, and has 3 masters to his credit, 2 in law and 1 in English literature, LLM Constitutional Law from MDS University, Ajmer, LLM Legal Philosophy from European Academy of Legal Theory, Brussels, Belgium. He did his PhD from Rajasthan University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Professor Amarpal Singh sir has over 2.5 decades of teaching experience, starting his career as a lecturer law at Government Law College, Bikaner, Rajasthan during the mid-1990s. He has taught at National Law University, Jodhpur and Dr. Ram Manohar Law University, Lucknow. He has substantial academic work to his credit, which include 4 books and around 60 research articles published in the reputed journals of national and international repute. Now, I would like to invite Sir for the address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Neha. And thanks everyone who's responsible for extending this opportunity to me to be part of this program. Most Honorable Mr. Justice P.C. Jain Sahab, the Chairman of the College, retired Judge of High Court of Rajasthan, and the senior most member in this virtual gathering. Honorable Dr. Dev Swarup ji, the Vice Chancellor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Law University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi, Director of the college. Dr. Vartika Arora, the Principal of the college. The members of the organizing team, dear students and participants. It's a matter of great honor for me, a very special privilege to be part of this national debate competition being organized by Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Jaipur, in association with Rajasthan State Legal Services Authority. Debate competitions in the life of students serve a very special purpose, and I'll take a couple of minutes in highlighting the importance of these debate competitions. Debate competitions are those events which not only expose students and participants to a variety of arguments and not only force them to do comprehensive research, exhaustive research, articulate their arguments, but actually it also shapes their personality for overall role in public life, I would say. So debates are something which actually shapes the overall personality of a student. Now, while debates in general are instruments of personality development for all kinds of students, for law students, they have a very special significance. We must understand this. Generally, it is said that just reminds me a very old saying. Those who can play with the words can play with the world. जो लोग शब्दों से खेल सकते हैं, वो दुनिया से खेल सकते हैं. Now, this is something which is very special. It's of a very special significance for a law student. Because after all, the work of a lawyer any person who's associated with the legal profession, may be a lawyer, a judge, a teacher, or whatever, in whatever capacity. Ultimately, it's a question of articulating those words, playing with those words, interpretations, and so on and so forth. Therefore, friends, we must appreciate and understand that these debate competitions are of very special significance for law students. We also remember that, you see, in Indian tradition, Shabd is equated with Brahma. Shabd Brahma hai. Another expression for Shabd is Akshar. Kshar, something that never gets eroded. And therefore, we must appreciate and understand that as students of law in Indian setting, with Indian heritage on our back, we must appreciate and understand the importance of debate competitions and how do we articulate our arguments, responses, etc. One more point that I would like to explain, that all these debate competitions, see, all kinds of things that we talk about in terms of research, in terms of articulating arguments, responses, everything is actually a matter of building skills. These are not the things that students can acquire by way of just reading through books. Debating skills, argumentative skills, research skills, you see, those response skills, these are all matters of evolving certain set of skills. I will give you a small example. Say, for example, if I give you a book, say Theories of Swimming, for example, and you read that book from cover to cover, and then I ask you to take a jump into the swimming pool, you would be looking at my face, scratching your head. How come without practice you can really swim in a swimming pool? That cannot happen. For that purpose, you will have to develop a certain set of skills. And that is something that you can develop only by way of practice. Similarly, in legal practices, and with, you see, when we talk about languages, because ultimately you will have to, understand the language skills for the purpose of articulating your responses and arguments. Now, language learning itself involves variety of skills. So, even from a common man's standpoint, there are close to dozen skills that, language learning actually involves. But from a common man's standpoint, 4 basic skills you need to learn. So, say, for example, understanding by listening, understanding by reading, speaking, and writing. The 4 skills that commoner will understand for the purpose of understanding a language. Just think about it. Sometimes it happens that we learn a particular language, and that language we can read and write but cannot speak. For Indians, English is such a language, because otherwise in general conversation across social spectrum, we keep on interacting in, say, Hindi or whatever mother tongue we have. And English, which is our, say, academic language, we learn it by, translating things in our head, so to say. So sometimes if we do not have that practice of speaking, the spoken skill remains uncultivated and you cannot argue the case in a court of law. Therefore, the point that I'm trying to make is very simple, that these debate competitions are not only competitions for the purpose of shining, receiving certain certificates, winning a particular competition, but these competitions are an event where students are made aware. They are forced to do or conduct exhaustive research, and also made to learn how do they articulate their ideas and their responses on a given subject. I believe that this kind of a debate competition will go a long way in helping students understand the research skills and debating skills, which shall help them in their lives in the days to come. I take this opportunity to congratulate the organizers for organizing. This is not the first competition, this is the second one, which means that they are actually going on a long track to develop a tradition which shall help students in, you see, in harnessing their skills in variety of skill sets of, say, lawyering and public debating and so on and so forth. I also take this opportunity to put on record my sincere gratitude and thanks for inviting me and enabling me to share some of my ideas with the students and the learned audience here. Thank you so much. Once again, over to you, Neha. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure listening to you. In order to capture this memory, we request you all to turn on your cameras.
What happened, Vartika ji?
Just try
Thank
to
you.
click a picture.
So we were taking screenshots to capture this beautiful memory. Thank you all. Now I invite Parul Rathor, Member Organizing Committee, Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition, to present the vote of thanks.
Ms. Parul,
Greetings to one and all present here. I'm Parul Rathod, student of Rajasthan School of Law for Women. Deem it a great honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks on the event of Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. First of all, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to our honorable chief guest, Dr. Dev Sarup sir, founder, vice chancellor of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Law University, Jaipur. Sir, your eminent presence has indeed made this event a memorable one. Here, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the guest of honor, Professor Dr. Amarpal Singh sir, who spared time from his busy schedule to grace this event. Further, I take immense pleasure in extending my sincere thanks to retired Justice Pana Chand Jain sir, Chairman of Rajasthan School of Law for Women. Sir, we are grateful for your words of encouragement and constant motivation. Thereafter, we are grateful to our director, ma'am, Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi. Her able guidance has always encouraged us. I thank you, ma'am, for your kindness and constant support. I am grateful to Dr. Sanjula Thanvi, ma'am, Head and Dean of Law University of Rajasthan. I am thankful to Dr. Vishwakarma, sir, former Dean and HDO, Sidling School of Law and Governance, Jaipur National Law University, Jaipur. I'm very thankful to our principal, ma'am, Dr. Vartika Arora, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillar of strength. I'm thankful to Dr. I'm thankful to Mr. Panshul Kaushal sir, Mr. Himang Gargia, and Mrs. Disha Bangaria, Assistant Professor at Maharani Arvind University, Jaipur. I would like to pay my best regards to the panel of judges as they are the key persons to make this event a success. I owe special gratitude to the organizing secretary, Ms. Surbhi Parak ma'am, and co-organizing secretary, Ms. Purnima Gautam ma'am, Ms. Tanya Agarwal ma'am, of Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition for their valuable contribution, guidance, and encouragement in all our efforts. My heartfelt thanks to all the student coordinators, Ms. Neha Jasuja, Ms. Tanya Roshan, and Ms. Anjali Sharma, all the moderators and volunteers for their undying hard work to ensure that this event become a memorable success. I wish to extend a hearty vote of thanks to all the participants for their participation and mind-blowing efforts. I thank
all the distinguished invitees present here for accepting our invitation. I would indeed be failing in my duty if I do not express any gratitude to the technical staff, Dilip sir, Pawan sir, and Sanju sir, and all the supporting staff. Last but not the least, I thank you, our dear audience. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Parul.
Neha, Tanya, Parul. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
It is to inform the participants that the preliminary round will start at 12 p.m. Kindly join with the correct link and team code. Hoping the ambience and aura surrounding us is positive, and soon the colors of this merriment unfolds in your benefit. We wish good luck to all the participants. We are honored to have you all on board for Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. Looking forward to host you all. Signing off, Neha Jasuja and co-host Danya Rosh. Thank you.